You know what supplementary means, boys and girls. You know that supplementary. Well, somebody put in the chat if you remember what supplementary means, because it has been quite a bit of time. Supplementary means it adds up to a specific number. Do you remember what number that adds up to? Good. Jill is correct. So we're going to take these guys, these guys right here. It says A and B are supplementary, which means A and B add up to 180 degrees, which means 8x minus 20, which is A, plus 10x plus 20 equals 180. And I will give you 45 seconds. Whoever puts their answer in the chat first wins $1 million. If you're correct. Okay, Athena, thank you for just jumping in there and going for it. She says 10. I don't know if that's right or not. Okay, Santi says I agree, but I don't know. Lily says she agrees. I don't know, you guys. This one not that hard. This one not that hard because the 20 and the 20 go away. 2020. I'm sure glad that year went away, right, guys? So 18 and 10 make 8, or I'm sorry, 8 and 10. Ooh, green does not work with this new color. Thank you, Santiago. Blue, I probably can't do blue. What about purple? Purple probably won't show. Oh, okay, purple's fine. 18x equals 180, and then you divide both sides by 18. Now, here's the thing. X does equal 10. But I can't, and I hate to tell you this, I can't give any of you $1 million. Because the question here is not saying find X. The question here is saying find each angle. So, oh, look at you. Who was it at first? Athena was thinking, oh, great, I just won $1 million. Nice. Nope. Sorry to dash your dreams, but you win nothing. Maybe a high five, but it's certainly not $1 million. If I'm to find each angle, then what I have to do is I have to take that 10 right here and plug it into each equation there, which we could do mentally because 10 times anything isn't hard. So angle A would be 8 times x, which is 10. 8 times 10 minus 20, so 80 minus 20. So the measure of angle A is 60 degrees. The measure angle B is 10 times 10, which is a hundo, and a hundo plus 20 is a hundo 20. I know I'm right because 60 plus 120 is 180. Okay. We're going to find the interior and exterior angles of a triangle. You're pointless. That's not funny. I'm actually going through a tough time right now. See, I'm glad I use this meme because I think some of us feel like the circle where we put on a happy face, but we're dying inside, just like this poor circle. Something that you already know, or at least you should know, but I'm pretty sure you already know. The triangle angle sum theorem, not that you have to know what it says. The basic idea is if you have a triangle, the interior angles, the angles on the insides of the triangle add up to 180 degrees. That is called the triangle angle sum theorem. Yeah, we're going to go back to proofs. And when we do proofs later in this chapter, we're probably going to have to use the phrase triangle angle sum theorem from time to time. That's just you saying the 3 angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Anytime you add a side, if you may remember from the video that you watched this morning, every additional side you add onto a shape, you add another 180 degrees to your interior angle sum. So we did a problem in the video this morning where it was a quadrilateral, and so that was 360, and a pentagon would be 540, and then 720, and then 900. so on and so forth. But triangle adds up to the interior angles add up to 180 degrees. That's not new. By the way, I think I already said this, but just in case I haven't, you were emailed your notes for this chapter. So if your parents have a printer, destroy it now with all of the notes. So you may want some scrap paper, maybe not. It looks like what I have here is I have two triangles glued inside a big triangle. Those of you who watched the video this morning, the last problem that you saw was this huge shape, and we were able to do like one piece to another piece, find out all these angles. Well, this is no different, but a much smaller scale. So I'm just going to take a look at this. And I need to find angles 1, 2, and 3. Now, there's really no particular order to find these, but I'll tell you this right now. There's no way I can find 3, not without finding 1 first. So anybody type out in the chat, tell me 1 equals this, or 2 equals that, or both for all I care. Maybe we're just being slow, or maybe we're typing. Oh, no. Camilla said, good. Well, tell you what, let's go numerically. I can find 1. It's not that bad. Oh, wait, no, we have 2. 2 equals 52. Athena says 2 equals 52. Well, let's see how I can find 2. 2 is inside of a triangle. Look at those other 2 angles. They're also inside a triangle, and that's both of them, which means angle 2 is the only triangle remaining. So what I'm assuming Athena did was this, and correct me if I'm wrong, Athena, 180 minus 57 minus 71.
The answer is 52.
She right.
That was wrong.
Huh? That's not what you did?
No, I added 71 and 57, and then I subtracted 180 from it.
Okay, good. Yeah, really the algebra way of doing is exactly what Athena just said. The algebra, like the true algebra 1 way, is to be like 71 plus 57 plus x equals 180, and then doing the math. What I did is I just took 180 and subtracted both of these, and you'll get the same exact answer. So whether you do it this way or whether you do it her way, either way you get it right. Now, Athena is the way that makes math teachers happy. The way I did it makes math teachers angry, so shame on me. Now, I said you can't do 3 without doing angle 1. Angle 1 is attached to a straight line. And you know what else is attached to a straight line? 57. So let that be your hint. I'll give you $3 billion if you get this right. What? No one wants $3 billion? Let's do it the mathy way. Angle 1, which I'll call y since I already used x, plus 57. When 2 angles are glued together, they create what's called a linear pair. Now, you may forget that phrase because it's been months since we talked about linear pairs, but linear pairs add up to 180. Supplementary. So if we subtract 57, y is going to be 100 and what, 23 is that? Degrees. Oh, not y. Angle 1. And really, x is not x. That's angle 2. So angle 2 equals 52 degrees. Angle 1 equals 123 degrees. Now that you know what angle 1 is, shouldn't you be able to find out what angle 3 is? I will send you 18 Bitcoins if you can do this last one. Angle 3. Oh, that's the eraser. I don't even know what Bitcoin does. So no, I don't know. I know Bitcoin came out years ago, but I don't know how much Bitcoin is worth. While you're doing that, I'm going to write out the math above it. Oh, 3 is 52. So let me see. 1 is 123. I have to agree with you or disagree with you, sir. I'm sorry. Sorry, San Diego. I'm going to have to disagree. Well, no. I know what you're thinking. That's a good thought, but we have no clue if J and M are the same. So we can't just determine that. What I do know is that angle is 28 and that angle is 23. And I can do that the same way we did that. Now, Athena set it up as an actual math problem. I set it up as just me getting rid of two things from 180. Hmm. 180 minus 28 minus 123.
It's 29.
Look at that. Santiago right there. Right there. So it's kind of like puzzle piece building. You have to, we weren't able to go right to 3 and come up with an answer. We had to find either 2 first or either 1 first. It doesn't really matter. You could have found either 1 or 2 before finding 3, but you couldn't find 3 until you found 1 or 2. So we're building the skill of putting pieces together. So I have 4. Oh, by the way, what is that little curvy thing there and that little curvy thing there mean about 8 and 9? No, sir, ma'am, sorry. You're thinking the blocky thing. Blocky Balboa. That is acute. They're the same, Lily. Good. 8 and 9 are the same thing. So once we find 8, we find 9. I know which one I can find right away. Let me know if you have an answer for any of them. You just type it out. Blah equals blah. Nine equals 25. Are you saying that because that may be a right angle? Yeah, but I don't know that. That's a good idea, but I don't know if that's true because there's no blocky thing. Blocky and Bullwinkle. 7 is I'm looking at 7 as the first one I can do. 7 equals 57. Let's find out. 180 minus 58 minus 65.
It's 57.
Hey. Now I'm looking at that and I should be able to say, you know what? Something else is also 57. What else is also 57? 5. Why, Mr. Perich, you ask? Well, I'll tell you, because 7 and 5 are vertical. Angles that are across from each other are vertical, and they're the same thing. Any other one that I can find? Now that I know what 7 is, and now that I know what 5 is, what else can I find? 4. So go ahead. You guys tell me. Lily says 4 is 56. 180 minus 67 minus 57.
It's 56.
Oh, my goodness gracious. all these 50s sounds like my uncles and aunts are having a party because of old people. 50 is not that old. Now, I don't know if these are right angles, and I don't know if that's a right angle. Here's what I do know, and this is the one that we had a hard time with last time. I could either do this with 5 or with 7. It doesn't really matter. Look at that. So I can find 6 next. So what's 6? Santiago says 57. 180 minus 57. Oh, nope, not 57. Sorry. I'm not going to say it. You figure it out. You type it out. 66. You sure about that? First off, it doesn't look 60. It's 66. It looks pretty obtuse if you ask me. $123. 180 minus 57.
That would be 123.
Mm-hmm. 9 and 8 are the same thing. So if 6 is 123, then 123 plus 8 plus 9. Well, aren't 8 and 9 the same thing? So what should I put here to solve this equation? I need 2 objects to write there. Two X Athena. Two X's sounds like my dating history. 180 minus 123.
It's 57.
Gracious me, what are we going to get? Decimal. 57 divided by 2.
It's 28.5.
28.5. So U is 28.5. Ew, decimals, gross. And U is 28.5. Good, Athena. And good job, all of my friends, for joining in on that conversation. That was fun. That was fun. You know what? I'm out of order here. I'm supposed to do this first. A corollary. And this is just a phrase that you're going to see from time to time, or a word that you're going to see from time to time. A corollary is just a theorem, just a fact. So when I say, look at these corollaries, don't be like, what the heck is that? It just means it's a fact. Yes, Camilla, yoga. Because of the previous picture. Triangle angle sum corollaries. The acute angle of a right triangle are complementary. So, I'm sorry, the acute angles of a right triangle. That makes sense. Because if that's 90, then these two guys are going to make up 90. Make sense? Dollars and cents. There could be, at most, one right or obtuse triangle. What would happen if I had 2 right angles in a triangle, or 2 obtuse angles in a triangle? What would happen? What would happen? What would happen? What would happen? What? I mean, triangles add up to 180, right? So what happens if I have 2 90-degree angles in a triangle? What do those add up to? 180. And if I try to add a third angle on top of 180, guess what I'm going to have more than? 180. So you can't have more than one right or one obtuse angle in a triangle. That's a fact. And you can't, if you do have a right angle, these two add up to 90. That's also a fact. Okay. That's in the notes. Bada bing. This is something that we're going to go back to the yoga problem and use. If I were to draw a triangle, right, like this, and then keep that line going, okay, that angle right there is called the exterior angle. Why is it called the exterior angle? Because it's on the exterior of a triangle, and it's an angle. So that's the exterior angle, okay? These guys on the inside are called remote interior angles. Fun fact. Trying to see that if I have that here. I don't have that here. Do I have that on the next slide? I don't. Fun fact. That angle 4, the exterior angle, is going to be equal to the sum of both remote interior angles. So 4 equals 1 plus 3. And yeah, last time I checked, 4 does equal 1 plus 3. But these are talking about angles here. All right, so going back to the yoga problem, I'm going to see some outside angle. Boom, boom. And then I'm going to see 2 angles floating on the inside, not touching my outside angle. My outside angle is going to equal inside plus inside angle. So let's go back to the yogurt lady. This guy is the outside angle. That guy is 2x minus 15. That is the remote interior angle, and so is that. Which means the exterior angle, green, is going to equal the remote interior angles added together, x plus 50. Find x. I'll let you get it before I do. Find x, please. So Santiago gave us a answer. Let's subtract x from both sides. We always should get rid of the x's first. X minus 15 equals 50. Add 15. 50 plus 15 does equal 65. Says Santiago, confirmed by Athena. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Find JKL. JKL. Well, I'm not done yet. My job is to find that green angle right there. So now that I know that x is 65, what's this angle going to be? Type that out in the chat. So we got 115. 2 times 65 is what? 130? I like it. I like it. Yes. Questions? Somebody type out the equation that I have to set up, please. We literally just did this problem, but this is slightly worse. Two x minus 15, so that's got to be that guy. Plus, good, x minus 5, so that's got to be that guy, equals 148, which is that guy. So she is saying this interior angle, that interior angle adds up to that exterior angle. Well, Athena, I hate to tell you, you're correct. I hate to tell that to you because it makes me angry that I didn't say it first. So you guys, I will give you a 30-second head start to find out what x is. I know I said here, find the measures of each numbered angle, but there's no numbered angles here, so let's just find x. No way, Camille, you're there already. I honestly don't know. I'll give you, I mean, that looks promising. And that's not, no, well, no, I mean, 2x, x, 3x. Negative 15, negative 5, negative 20. And that's going to equal 148. Any issues there? No issues? Plus 20. Plus 20 equals 168. Yeah, I think you're right. Camilla is right. She got it right because when you divide 3, you get 56. Everybody unmute yourselves and congratulate Camilla.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Everybody unmute yourselves and congratulate Jill and Athena for being willing to unmute themselves to congratulate Camilla.
Congratulations, Jill and Athena.
Well, apparently nobody likes each other in this class because no one's speaking up. Hey, Chris, when I said Kirby, did you think I said, or when I said curvy earlier, did you think I said Kirby? I ruined it. Never mind. Next one. Is this the last one? It is. Well, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to write down an answer. I mean, we did a problem like this towards the middle beginning of class. I think you should be okay. If you were paying attention, I mean, definitely one of these is super easy and the other one's not hard. Bing, bing, bong. I would love to hear from some of my friends who have not spoken up yet. Some of my friends like Jill and Keon and Paul and Chris. Some of my other friends, Raph, Russ. I'll give you a hint. 3 is the easiest one to find first. See what happens, Miss Harris, is they're afraid to answer, because what's going to happen is if one of them... Oh, never mind. 3 is 133. Oh, well, Santi was just being a gentleman. Paul says 3 is 133. Well, Paul, 180 minus 23 minus 24.
It's 133.
Look at you, Paul. It's hard to see, but that's a little curve right there. And so is that 2. That 2 has a curve. Which means 1 and 2 are the same. So I'll repeat myself. Miss Harris, what's happening right now is they're scared. They're a bunch of chickens, and they're afraid to answer because they know that if they get it wrong, I'm going to make fun of them as hard as I can. They know that. So they're afraid. And I wish they wouldn't be, because what they don't realize is my bullying of them, it just means I love them. I mean, I verbally abuse my children all the time, and they love me so much. Yep. All right, well, you guys are being wieners, so I'll just take care of this one. 1 and 2 are the same. So if they're the same, I can call them X. So that's like saying X plus X plus... Athena has something for me. So I'm going to say X plus X is plus 105 equals 180. Okay? So that's like saying 2X plus 105 equals 180. Subtract 105, and you get 75. And when you know it, Athena is correct. Look at you, Athena. Now I don't have to make fun of anyone. Boy, I have a bunch of yo mama jokes that I looked up right before class that I was going to unleash on you guys, but I don't have to unleash my yo mama jokes unless you want to hear them. Yo mama is so boring that, like, she was talking once and I was like, ugh, you're so boring, mom. Your mom. All right. Thank you, Athena, for using my chat as an opportunity to discuss weird things with your friends. Any questions about any of those? Again, new chapter, a chapter anew. Rewatch the video because I'm recording it. I'll post it on the internets today. Super fast. Find angle 1 for me, please, and then we'll be done. If you don't get me an answer in about 30 seconds, I'm going to get you... it's all right, Athena. If 30 seconds or I'm going to unleash another your mom joke on you. One equals 1.
I meant to type out that the angle 1 equals 60 degrees.
Oh, 60 degrees? I would agree with him. 180 minus 59 minus 61.
It's 60.
Yo mom is so old, she's probably approaching that age. Oh man. Oh, look how mad you guys are. Oh, okay. You two check your email list. Miss Harris, if you're wondering what list means, they're keeping track of all the terrible, potentially financially or legally liable things that I'm saying to them all year, and keep writing a book about it so that when I undoubtedly get arrested or I haven't hit my mailman yet. No. When I get fired, they can use this against me. So, yes, I did claim that I would beat up my mailman, but that hasn't happened yet because you guys haven't helped me out. My tickets. I actually don't remember the tickets. Here, let me stop recording so we can stop recording.